Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? It's Saturday night. I feel all right. And tonight's stream is gonna be scuffed. Maybe. It actually might not be scuffed. It might not be scuffed. It might work. My plan might work. If it doesn't work, then it will be scuffed. But until then, it might not be scuffed. Isn't that good? Isn't that good? Yeah, what are we doing tonight? I got a whole bunch of... Tonight is, going forward, for those that don't know, I'm kind of trying to reconfigure how the stream setup is and what takes place on what days. I'm trying to avoid builds on Saturdays. Going forward, I'm trying to avoid builds on Saturdays because I know the Saturday night stream is kind of an oddball stream for a lot of people. I know it's the original stream hour. Like when I started streaming, it was the Saturday night stream. But now we've kind of moved on to the weekday streams being more popular. And the Saturday night stream, considering most of the Europeans are asleep, is kind of the oddball stream. So the plan going forward is to make the Saturday night stream into more of a faff and about type thing where we do random stuff, more just like messing around in the shop kind of thing, working on little projects, doing kind of stuff like that. What's scuffed mean? Scuffed, hodgepodge, half-assed, cobbled together. I have 20 feet of USB cable powering the stream because I set up another room to stream in the garage, but it's going to be a little bit. Ooh, I just heard Canadian geese are armed forces classing. Dude, I don't know what is going on. I'll put on my tinfoil hat. I don't know what is going on. There is an American National Guard. I live in Canada, eh? In case you didn't know. Eh? I live in Canada, eh? There is an American National Guard base on the other side of the lake from me. And normally, every now and then, you see some shenanigans out there. They Blackhawks and shit. The past, like, month, I've seen A-10s. I've seen a C-5 Galaxy. I've seen Blackhawks flying today. Ospreys, V-22 Ospreys, a whole flight of them going there. I don't know what's going on. Those are rookie numbers. I mean, I put it this way. I had to dig out a USB hub that's powered to power stuff. But before we get too far into it, a little bit of housekeeping. Hey, you, yes, you. Do you want to win some filament from POLYMAKER? Every stream, we give away a spool of filament from POLYMAKER. If you want to enter for that, link in the video description. Adam Wetlofer, 51st State. Would you like to mix the Irish troubles with Afghanistan? Anyways, so what are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? Well, I've got batteries because I've started charging up LiPos because a couple things. One, the weather's getting nice out, so I can fly my quads again. And I'm going to be printing a quad and building a quad because we've got a bunch of Gucci filament from POLYMAKER. So I'm going to try 3D printing a FPV quadcopter frame and flying that around. But we're going to play around with the blowers because, fun fact, when we were testing this on Friday's stream yesterday, I was only able to feed it 5 amps. It needs 20 amps. This will do it. So that's all charged up. And then also, you want to build an e-bike? No, unfortunately, while I am wearing the Pantheon shirt, it's not the Pantheon e-bike. But you guys want to build an e-bike tonight? Because I have the other room set up. I have the other room set up. Well, not the other room, but which one is it? Is it shift? Which one is it? Shift? No. Control? Not control. Alt? Alt. That's what it is. It's alt. Why are we doing the whole thing? I just want to move this guy. Alt. There we go. There we go. There you go. There. Look, it's the other room. It's the other half of the wall. This right here is like that's the spray paint booth. There's my laser. You can see the Milo, and that is the other side of that. So hello and welcome to the other side of my garage. This is an electric bike a company sent me a month ago. I got to figure out what to do for content for it. But until then, I have to build it. So we're going to build a bike tonight. Hopefully you guys saw me there. This is actually the first time I'm checking the framing. Okay, the framing's good. A lot of that, I'm hoping to put a shed up in my backyard this spring over the next little bit so I can move a bunch of this stuff into a shed so that I can actually turn that into more of a workspace. You want an e-bike? I wanted an e-bike, and a company reached out and they're like, hey, full disclosure, I totally took it as a chance for a free bike. But this is the company, it's called Win1, and it's the Urban Explorer K2. And this is what they sent me. With all the fun tariffs and everything, I don't know what the current price is, but this is the price on their website right now. It's an $800 bike. I don't know anything about e-bikes at all. I have a bike. I haven't ridden a bike in like 3 years. But they're like, hey, do you want to make a video on a bike? And I'm like, well, I do 3D printing stuff. And they're like, well, do you want to 3D print stuff for a bike? And we'll give you a bike. And I'm like, okay. So they sent me a bike, and we're going to build the bike tonight because the weather's finally nice out. It's been crappy for a while. So we're going to build the bike tonight. That's going to be the first thing we do. And then we're going to brainstorm some stuff we can print for the bike, because I specifically got this one because it looks like there's more places for us to have fun 3D printing shenanigans for it. So we're going to print a bunch of stuff for the bike, and that'll be a video down the line, but I'm going to need your ideas. And then after that, we're going to play around with this guy, because we have an RC plane we're going to build, and we're going to see if we can get it airborne using this. And if you're wondering how much power these blowers have, it'll blow over a 1 kilogram box of filament. It'll slide it off the table. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have fun tonight. Okay. Foaming TPU bike seat, that would be fun. So we're gonna start with the bike, but before I do that, I have to be able to see you, chat. So I found my tablet. This thing is ancient. We got this when we had our little kid. I bought this for my wife so that she could watch movies and whatnot on the couch with like the baby when the little guy was a baby. So this is like an 8-year-old tablet, a 7-year-old tablet. And hopefully I can load Google on it so I can load chat on it so I can see you guys. So couldn't sign in. I don't want to sign in. Okay. Can I search? Nero? Am I on the internet? Oh my God, I can't type. I don't want to sign in. I don't want to sign in. Oh my God, this sucks. Oh my God, old Android tablets are horrible. Old Android tablets are horrible. Oh my God, this thing is horrible. This thing is ancient. Oh my God. I just want to load Google so I can see chat. Yes, it's me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you, Google, what are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to sign in. I just want to load up YouTube, load the stream so I can load chat, so I can see chat while I'm in the other side of the garage. No, I don't want to sign in. No, I don't want to sign in. It keeps asking me to sign in, and it's like, I don't want to sign in. Okay, come on. Search. Like, it's like, sign in. Sign in. It's like, no, fuck it. Okay, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. Do it on my phone. Gonna do it on my phone. Do it on my phone. Do it on my phone. I want to see chat. I want to be able to see you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Me, my channel, live streams, live right now. There we go. I can see chat. You watch videos unless you sign it. Really? Oh, I'm getting an ad. Thank you guys. This whole stream, I'm making 2 cents right now. Look at, we're watching the ad on my phone while we watch the stream. So we're making double money right now. Skip. Okay, let me mute me. Mute me. How do I mute a stream? Okay, I'll just turn it down. Okay, there we go. Now I have chat. Live chat. There we go. Live chat. There we go. I have live chat. I can see you. Say hi, chat. Chat, say hi. There you go. Say hi. Everyone say hi to yourself right now. Say hi to yourself. Everyone say hi to yourself right now. Do it now. Okay. You want to go build a bike? Let's go build a bike. Let's go build a bike. Let's go build a bike. So we are in the other side of my garage. Welcome to the other side of my garage. Over here, we have the Creality Falcon 2 Pro. We have the Milo with a bunch of dust on it and paint dust because I've been painting. This is the paint booth that I use for painting stuff. This is my lawnmower. It is used for lawn mowing. Are we live? Is this camera working? Oh shoot, you can't see me. Can you see me? I'm not on that camera. What's going on? Did the camera freeze? 1 second. Main cam. Oh. Mobile cam. Deactivate. Activate. Okay, is it active now? Let's see. Is it working now? Are we working now? Are we good now? We're good now. Okay, cool. Welcome to my garage, the other side of the garage. So this is the wall where the printers live, is on the other side. This is a tarp. This is my paint booth where I do painting. This is the Milo. This is the Creality K2 Falcon, or Falcon 2 Pro. This is how you know I'm Canadian. It's a Craftsman, or no, it's Mastercraft that's Canadian. That's a Craftsman. I bought it at Sears, back when Sears actually existed. This is my garage door. It is insulated to keep me warm. Those are some empty gas cans and some seed, because I got to fix my grass. And that's my weed whacker, or weed whipper. What do you call it? I call it a weed whacker. We call it a weed whacker here. What do you call it in your specific region, the thingy that you use for trimming weeds? So yeah, this is the other side of the garage you don't see. The plan is eventually to turn this more into a workshop area. Obviously, there is not as much room, but essentially I'm trying to get rid of all this stuff into like a shed so that I can use this whole space, because I got to fit a phonics over here along with a bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna be acquiescing this side of the garage over the next little bit. String trimmer, whipper snipper. That's too many syllables. Too many syllables. Where's my generator for power out? I have a plug-in, like a 600-watt battery bank that's solar that a company sent me, and then the company turned out to be a really shitty company, so I never did a video on it, but I have it. That stays inside the house in case I need it. So yeah, this is the other side of the garage. It's honestly not as bad of a mess as I thought it would have been 10 minutes ago, because I had like a pile of cardboard boxes here. But anyways, let's build a bike. I've already opened the box a little. We have a pump. We have a manual. We have some gubbins like pedals and whatnot. I'm assuming all the tools I will need are here. I'm gonna try building this using everything they gave me, and if it goes well, it goes well. And if it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. Let me grab my cutters, my lttstore.com screwdriver, scissors. I think that might be about it. I think that's it. Okay. Okay, that should be it. Okay. There we go. I should not be putting all my tools on the thing that's covered in spray paint. But alas, here we are. If it doesn't go well, we will have content at least. That is true. Weed Whacker was a trade name for... Is Weed Whacker a brand name? Is it? But it's kind of like Q-tips, where it's Q-tip is the brand, but since everyone uses it so much, it's kind of lost its trademark. Is that how it works? I don't have a garbage. I need a garbage. Home Depot bucket for the win. Also, I have no idea how the lighting is over here. I had to grab... Costco had these like 46-inch shop lights on sale like a couple years ago, and I bought like 6 of them because they were like clearing them out for 20 bucks each. They're nice because you can control them with a remote. So I kind of just threw together a lighting solution out here. So hopefully it's kind of okay. The e-bike's not 3D printed. We're going to be 3D printing accessories for it. We're going to be designing and 3D printing accessories for it. That is the plan. If I can figure out how to get it out of here. How do I get this out? You want to just cut it out? Let's just cut it out. Kleenex and Band-Aids are other brands that got genericized. Yes. Yeah, let's just cut it out. Hopefully I don't cut any cables. Is there any cables in there? I hope not. There we go. Oh yeah, another little bit of housekeeping. That remote is giving me anxiety on the edge. It's not going anywhere. There you go. If you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter, one of the benefits to being a channel member or Patreon supporter, or if you find the Twitch channel and giving it a Twitch Prime, you get videos early. Tomorrow's video is already public for members of the Yacht Club. It is the video on the Bondtech Index. So if you want to get a first look, behind the scenes look at the Bondtech Index, go check out, become a channel member and check it out. This is the battery. Oh, please use specified charger, do not short circuit. DC 48 volts. Push and turn. Warning. I can hear somebody backing up. To turn key unlock, it's got a USB port. Here's the battery, the bateria. It was just in the bottom of the box. Okay, here's the battery. Guess we'll put that there. Oh, okay, let's get rid of this. Could use a battery power printer. I mean, it's 48 volts. There we go. It's sad to see your Milo used for storage. I mean, it has been used. I have used the Milo. The problem is I don't have anywhere to set it up where it can stretch its legs. Like, that's one of the reasons I want to build this out to more of a shop area of the garage. We had it on the other side, and I did do some testing, but I had 2 issues that really stopped me from using the Milo a lot. One, I don't know how to do cam. I'm learning, but I don't know how to do cam. So I was using it more manually and using it for carving, using Carbide Create. And 2, the controller I didn't like. It uses RepRap firmware and it has a fly controller, and I just kept losing Wi-Fi. It just kept disconnecting during operations. Like, I would lose it. And because you need to control this over a user interface, like a graphical interface, a web UI essentially, I really didn't feel safe running this machine for a long period of time with it constantly dropping Wi-Fi. And I tried a bunch of different things. What we're gonna end up doing eventually, hopefully, is just swapping it out to a better controller board. One of the Big Tree Tech ones. Taylor, thanks to Chatter last stream, I bought my first PTG GF. Nice! Hopefully you used my, if you bought it from POLYMAKER, I'm hoping you used my affiliate code. Okay, let's see, we got some stuff in here. Let's get the scissors and start cutting stuff out of here. Okay, what do we got here? We have, ooh, that's metal. got a shroud. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. Yeah, that's a shroud. That's garbage. How are we gonna get this all out? Okay, let me go get some proper cutters, because this is kind of chunky. It's a chunky boy. Keep checking the stream to make sure I'm still live. I know this camera was being... Okay, yeah, we're still good. This camera likes to randomly disconnect out. Snip. 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 Okay, there is a wheel. I'm assuming the front wheel. The tires are a little deflated, but we have a tire charger. We have a tire pump, not a tire charger. Anyways, tire charger. Me speak English. No hablo español. Tire charger, freaking zoomer brain. Cutting the zip ties. Oh, this is the handlebar. Yeah, that's the handlebar. I'm just gonna start cutting zip ties. Just start cutting zip ties. Cut the zip ties. Cut the zip ties. Cut the zip ties. Zip tie cut. Zip tie cut. Don't accidentally cut anything that's not a zip tie. That would be bad. Do not cut the wires. Try not to scuff the paint. Ooh. Headlight. Oh. Ooh, or zip ties to cut. Yeah. Cutting zip ties. Garbage. Don't accidentally cut the wires. Try to avoid accidentally cutting the wires. Done it before. It's not fun to do. Okay, so now I'm trying to get Michelin to give me some twheels. Good luck with twheels. Fun fact, I've built the mold for twheels. We did the company I worked for, the mold company I worked for, we were the ones who built the molds for twheels. They are not practical. The problem with twheels is all the molds that we built for them were for like ATVs, zero turn radius mowers, stuff like that. Because the problem with the twheel is several problems. You can't really use them in muddy or wet places, or snow, specifically snow, because it's very easy to get stuff in the wheel itself, in the twheel itself. And then once you start going fast, it's off weight, like the weight distribution's off, and they vibrate like mad. So twheels cannot do highway speeds. You can't do highway speeds on a twheel. It's not safe. And that's like one of the biggest reasons. And two, they don't really last as long as you think. They tend to wear out faster than normal wheels. So they're pretty much only really used on like work vehicles, some military vehicles. They've been trying for years. Believe me, we've done demo prototype molds of different designs for twheels. And the design itself is just inherently flawed for a lot of use cases, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Don't get me wrong. It'd be, nice to not have to worry about, your tires ever deflating. But it's not a viable thing, unfortunately. Where is the charger at? Is the charger in here? Oh, it is in here. Okay, the charger's in there. The treads were replaceable. No, it's one homogeneous thing. So how they work, how the mold works is The tire itself comes in pre-made. So the tire is made in another mold, and you take the tire and you put it in the tweel mold, and they seal the mold up, and then it injects the whole middle part of the tweel. I think the hub is pre-attached to, I can't remember exactly. I think the hub is like an insert as well. It's been a while, but the tire is already pre-made because it's a different rubber than the tweel itself, but it is bonded together. It is fused together. Yeah. Trying to follow chat here. Yeah, this is my spray booth. This is where I do my painting. I'm working on the power armor again, trying to get that done. I don't know if I'm going to bring it to any events, but I want to get it done. Okay, so we do have a nice ding in the side here. We do have a nice scuffed mark right on the side here. I'm assuming this box had some dings in it, so I'm assuming shipping damage was unfortunately a thing. The poor guy who dropped the box off, let's just say, he didn't really eat it, but he kind of just dumped it. Yeah. Okay, so we got most of this taken apart. I'm just trying to get all the wrapping off, and then we'll just start building it. So. Made from, yeah, oh, this stuff, yeah, I know it's the waterproofing membrane. I used it because when we bought the house, the previous owner had left it a giant roll of this stuff in the basement, and it's like 15 years old. And it's all like kinked up, and there's holes in it. Like, I think they used it for, like, they bought it, but they also used it for something like an underlayment, like for under a carpet. I don't know what they used it for, but you could tell it was used for something other than what it was supposed to. So I'm assuming they used it, they bought a bunch, used it for tiling, and then they had a bunch left over that they used for, I don't know what, and then they rolled it back up and threw it under the stairs. So I can't use this for like proper water retention. Otherwise I would, if I had planned on doing any tiling anytime soon, which we already redid the bathroom. But it's not virgin. It's all messed up. So I wouldn't really want to use it. I'd risk. Oh, there's a nice little screen here. Okay, make sure not to break that, because I know it's not cheap. So. This wouldn't be a 3D printed Pantheon e-bike. This, I want to keep it as a bike. I want to 3D print a bunch of accessories for it. That's what I want to do. I want to 3D print like baskets and a phone holder. This is going to be a fun. I got the keys. I'm using this as a project bike, so we're going to print a bunch of accessories for it. Plus, the company that sent it to me is like, you have to make a video on it. And I'm like, well, I don't do bike reviews. So how about we do a video where I show off the bike, and then we 3D print a bunch of accessories for the bike. And they're like, okay, here's your free bike. And I'm like, thank you. I'm at that point in my YouTuber career where I'm starting to take the random offers from random companies for like random stuff. I'm waiting on a company to want to send me a electronic mower. I know Tripod Garage got one. You got a little robotic grass mower. I'm like, ooh, if I get one of those in my inbox, I'm taking it. The waifu, yes, we need a waifu cup holder. I need to integrate the GamerSupps sponsorship. No joke, GamerSupps actually is a great company to partner with. They are, like, no joke, compared to all, how do I word this? Out of all the companies I'm partnered with either like affiliate links or I do like stuff with, outside of like, okay, the Prusa and E3D crew, love those guys. They're great to hang out with and everything, and their reps do like contact a lot. But outside of like those two, they're like better than everyone else. Like my rep is always DMing me with like, oh, here's our new offers coming up. Here's some stuff coming out, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, do you need any product, blah, blah, blah. They are actually a really fun company to be partnered with. So Yes, I shill the gamer subs, but I actually do consume their stuff. So go buy some gamer subs. Actually, I'm gonna go get some gamer subs right now. I am thirsty. Let me go get my gamer subs. There we go. Isn't it run by Jay Schlatt? I think it is. I actually don't know if it's a meme. I should probably actually ask my rep that. I do know Jay Schlatt is one of the investors, and so is a VTuber or two. What about LDO? LDO is, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot LDO. LDO is in the big three. So LDO, Prusa, E3D, Gamer Subs. Although I'll say the Gamer Subs affiliate link is the best affiliate link I have. Okay, let's start off. First things first, install the front wheel. I can do that. So we have this guy, which I'm assuming is for the wheel. POLYMAKER. POLYMAKER's a good company. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just the Gamer Subs partner, like the person who works for Gamer Subs who contacts me, does it a lot more than POLYMAKER, and the affiliate link, funnily enough, it happens to do better. Gotta that. I'm trying to get all my tools out. Look at all these quality tools. Never heard of Jay Schlatt? He's a Minecraft YouTuber. I don't really watch his stuff. I know of him. But that's about it. Okay, so I had a screwdriver. This is what's left of the handle. Luckily, the electronic gods have smiled upon us, and we have our lttstore.com screwdriver. So we're good there. Gonna be hurting with the 125. Yeah, well, POLYMAKER does have manufacturing in the US for some of their filament, but not all of it. Also, I live in Canada, eh? So in terms of all that shit, sucks for you guys. No offense, but it does suck. Okay, installation instructions. Take out the screws and the front fender. Install the front fender first, then install the front wheels. Okay, so where are the screws at? Here's a shock with a screw. And one Allen key. Okay, oh, the screw's in the fender already. It's already in here. Okay. Hopefully this is metric. Found some good news. Something coming out of Canada I've been wanting. Ooh, what? What is it, Rose? What is coming out of Canada? Where's a wrench? I need a wrench. Give us the tea. Speaking of tea, can you see me? How far down does the camera go? I'm gonna have to. Oh, I've got room. I can tilt the camera down a bit. Okay, let's see. That's still good. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Okay. So we gotta install the fender. Start by installing the fender. Is this the right socket? There we go. Okay, so that comes out. Where'd I put the fender? Oh, it's up here. Okay, so we got the fender. And I'm assuming the round part goes towards the front. I'm assuming it goes like that. Yeah. I can't, but it'll be announced soon. Nice. Meet in Montreal. How was that 3D printing event, by the way, Rose? How was that? It was just a meet and greet, right? Just kind of like a a little meet and greet. I know Liz went, right? Has Liz went? Because that's something I may want to do down here. I'm kind of tempted to do because we don't have really any events where I live. It kind of sucks. I would not want to try doing a rep rap fest. But I think it would be fun to try and do a meet and greet. Like rent a room, rent a hall somewhere, and just kind of do a fun little meet and greet or something. Just one, so I can get rid of a bunch of printers I don't need anymore. And two, just have a little fun get together with some people. You help Pez organize it? Oh, nice. Short commute to Rapid. Yeah, dude, Rapid was great this year because it was like, everyone's like, oh, what hotel you at? And I'm like, I'm going home to sleep in my own bed with my wife. It's great. Okay, I'm assuming this comes off. Yeah, that comes off. This tire is horribly underinflated. Should I try? I'm gonna try and inflate this tire. I have a bike pump. It comes with a pump. Let's inflate this tire first, because it's really underinflated. Oh, it's a manual pump. I gotta pump it like a Neanderthal. Like a Neanderthal. I got to give it 10 ugga-duggas of pumping. What's the PSI on this? I will say, pressure 5 to 30 PSI. Okay, let's go to 25 then. I will say it does not smell like really shitty rubber. All things considering, it does not smell like shitty rubber. It does not smell like shitty rubber. So, I guess that's a good thing. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh, it is going. It is pumping up. Yeah, it's a stomp style. It's also really annoying. Because, like, it keeps shifting on me. I will say, though, for the bike, for a pump that comes with the bike, it's actually not bad. 8 leg day. Although the fact that it's still saying 0. Oh, no, it's actually starting to go up. Okay. Pump the jam. Pump the jam. Okay. 15 PSI. Good enough for now. We'll pump it up the rest later. I just wanted to get it not horribly underinflated to make putting this on a little easier. Okay, so what do we do now? Clocked into before the belt snapped. 250,000 kilometers. Well, this is a chain drive. This is a chain drive. Okay, take the screw and front fender, install the front fender first, then install the front wheel. Remove the gasket on the front wheel shaft and the nuts on the left side. What do you mean the gasket? Oh, that was the thing I took off, okay. And the nuts on the left and right side. There are no nuts on the left and right side. Okay, align the center axis with the front forks and attach spacers and nuts on both sides and use the installation tool to tighten the nuts. Okay, so I'm assuming the bigger spacer goes on this side. I'm assuming. So that comes off, that goes there. That goes through, that goes on. Okay, loosen that. Making sure both these are loose. Okay, so you're gonna go like that. You're gonna go like that. Now we got to put this on. So you're gonna go there. Okay. Don't bump anything. Nope. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Take the nuts right off. Take the nuts right off. Get that nut off. You there. Slide you on. You come off. Slide you on. Okay. So now. Don't crunch my fingers. There we go, we're in. There we go, okay. It's like, don't crunch the fingers. Don't crunch the fingies. I need them to fing. Okay, and we know it's right because the brake line's up. So. Can I put the kickstand out already? Ah, kickstand, yeah. E-bikes are supposed to be capped under 40, but many China. Yeah, so in Canada, there is limits to how much oomph you're allowed to have in a bike. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. This is more than that. But how it works is essentially you're not allowed to have, it's got to be pedal assisted essentially. That's the rule. It's got to be pedal assisted. You can't just have here either gas or electric. So for example, the Pantheon bike that they were showing off at Rapid, it's not illegal in Canada, but you need a motorcycle license to drive it in Canada. Like if you want it to be fully legal driving it, you would need to have a motorcycle license to drive it on the road. Now, private property, I think you're okay. As long as you're not on the road, you're okay. But as far as I'm aware, it needs to be pedal assisted for it to count as a bike to get around the all the rules. Let's put this handlebar on. Or whatever. Let's follow the instructions. Follow the instructions. Too strict. It depends on your province too. Like I know in BC, for example, you can own a, what is it, less than highway speed motorcycle. So I think, because I think Fort9 did a video on it, where you can build like a electric powered bike that can go up to like 70 kilometers an hour, I believe. As long as it can't go above 70 kilometers an hour or something, you can ride it around on roads with a car license, but you're only allowed to ride it on roads that aren't highways or something. There's all kinds of different rules depending on the thing. Okay, handlebars. My handlebars do not look like that. My handlebars do not look like that. Oh, they do. They do. I'm just blind. Okay, so let's do this. Do I have a driver big enough for this? On the lttstore.com Allen key set. I do not have. The LTT store Allen keys are not big enough for this. Unfortunately, that is what she said. Oh, we got spacers in here. So don't lose the washers. Lose the washers. It did pass QC in 06. I'm assuming that's the month. Passed QC in 06. The motor can power the bike by itself without pedaling. Yeah, so like I honestly do want to print pegs on this so I don't need to put my feet on the pedals, but that's just one of those things. Okay, I'm assuming this goes like this, I think. Is there an index point? I mean, oh, this is a throttle. Ooh, it's got a horn button. Shimano. Ooh, fancy. Should I put it vertical? I mean, let's do slightly off vertical. Slightly off vertical. Slightly forward. I mean, I can always adjust it if I need to. Always adjust it if I need to, right? Maybe I should have left the booth. What booth were you at, Isaac? And if I think I know who you are, but I can't remember. I'm really bad with names. Steve's here? Oh, everyone say hi, Steve. Wait, is it that Steve or different Steve? I don't know. Everyone say hi, Steve. Too many sales reps. I know it's kind of like you kind of have to walk around pretending to be a nobody at these shows, and just be like, oh, I'm just looking, just looking, just looking. Leave me alone. Just looking. When the Smurf holds another event. Smurf won't be this year. There is no Smurf this year. It is in March of next year. They moved it. Oh geez, this thing's huge. Yeehaw, I ride my motorcycle. Yeehaw. So right about there. We'll go right about there. I'll adjust it later if I need to. Yeah, there's no Smurf this year. They moved it because the problem is their date in December is really close to American Thanksgiving. So that's a problem for some people. And then also it's right next to the holidays and Form Next. So it's just kind of it's busy. So I think they moved it to March. I don't know I don't think they've announced the date in March, but it will be in March. So, does this move? Oh, it does move. That's cool. It's got a little screen here. I'm probably gonna have to move a bunch of this stuff. Positive, negative, brakes. I got a horn. That's for changing gears. Neat. It's a Shimano. There's the brakes. Brakes are good. Okay. Get off this. This is kind of big. I actually kind of like it being big. Okay. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm kind of liking how chunky this is. Also, I went with this one because it has the bigger seat in the back in case the little guy wants to go for a ride. Yeah, the weather will be better in March too, hopefully. Okay, so loosen screw and remove the glands. Ooh, the glands. Okay, rotate and tighten. Okay, install seat shock absorber. Behold, seat shock absorber. I have one screw in here with Loctite. Hopefully, I only need one screw because there is only one screw in here with Loctite and there's no other screws in here. How does this go in here? Please loosen the screw that connects the cushion to the shock absorber. Pull the seat cushion upward and then reinstall this. Okay, let's move you over here. Move you over. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that might work. Okay. So, unscrew this screw. I need 2 Allen keys here. I think I need 2 Allen keys here. Are there any Maker Fests in Australia? I don't know. Honestly, ask Angus from Maker's Muse. He might know, because he's an Aussie. He might know. Because other than that, I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So that's an extra screw. So this is gonna be fun. Because we have these little, oh, I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, that, oh yeah, that's totally gonna collapse. Okay. Yeah, because this comes off here. Okay, so I gotta, don't fall over. Don't fall over, bike. Yeah, because there is little spacers in here to keep this from moving. So we're installing the shock. So we got these 2 little metal pieces, which I don't think we use anymore. And it's skinny side down. Which way does this go? It goes that way. On the screws and installation that, turn the screws. Okay, there we go. So this guy goes in here. So we're installing a shock. Rotate. Rotate. There we go. Okay, now put that in my pocket, put that in my pocket, grab you, and now I'm trying to make it so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Up, put you down. You gotta. Get in your hole. There we go. Woo! That was annoying. That's what she said. Now the fun part, doing this without cross-threading. There we go. Ah! Wait, did that even go in? That didn't even go in. Dang it. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, get in your hole. There we go. There we go. There we go. Tighten the screw. There we go. Okay. Woo! That's another one. Okay. Oh, my back. No, this is not 3D printed. This is a kit that a company sent me. It's a bike. Like it's a proper e-bike. Okay. Now I need to put the headlights on. Here, let me move the bike over here. I'm gonna get rid of this box. This thing's, it's got some weight. Okay, so you're gonna go here. Don't knock over my little kid's bike. That could work. I'm trying to figure out how to dash it for now. You stay there. You're all garbage. You're metal, I'm gonna keep you. You're all garbage, go over here. There we go, that'll work. More room. No, this is not tight at all. You gotta tighten that. Let me tighten that. Are you the right one? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we mount the headlight. So, headlight, take the screws out. Okay, so the screws in the front headlight hole, okay. Okay, that works like that, okay. I'm assuming the light is in the bottom. I'm assuming the hole for the light is in the bottom, or is it in the top? I'm gonna mount it in the way the text is. There we go. Not the right size. There. Maybe this one? Aha. There we go. Okay. Milwaukee Fastback. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, it is a two-seater. Technically, the bike is a two-seater. That's why I got it. I got it because it's got a bigger seat. And it's more utilitarian than the other one. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to get a bike, I want one that I can, like, is more, you know, utilitarian than. Than a sports off-road bike type thing. It's like, I'm not going to be, I don't, where I live, it's flat, boring farm country. Okay, that's that. Now, where do you plug in? I'm assuming you plug in here. Because you're the only plug right here. Oh, come on. I'm running out of room quickly. Is this the right one? Is that how it clips in? Do they just clip in like that? I guess they do. Maybe I should have mounted this the other way. No, no, it's just a very inflexible fit. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that's that. Connect the headlight wires. Yep, we did that. I'm assuming you connect here. Okay, so those all connect. Don't like this long extra wire here. I know it's for the brake. Just there we go. There we go. And just zip tie all that there at some point. Okay, so that's all that. Did I put this right? Yeah, it is the right way on. Okay, so that's that. Okay. So we've attached all that. Okay. By the way, if anyone's donated or anything on this stream, I haven't seen a thing. I can't see right here. Installing the pedals. So identify the left and right labels on the pedals. They can be installed on their respective sides. Incorrect installation will cause damage. L stands for the left pedal in the riding direction. R is for the right pedal. So R is this one, and this is R, and it goes this way. That's pretty easy. Right goes on right. By the way, according to the email, I went back and checked the emails. The assembly of this was supposed to be 5 minutes. Now, I'm sure if you knew what you were doing and you had a lot more room and didn't have to constantly move stuff around,
You could probably do it in 5 minutes. But, alas, poor Yorick. This is taking more than 5 minutes. On the bright side, we've got tons of content here. All the content. Oh, I smacked the frame installing this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, they got little flip-down pedal kick pedals for somebody's riding in the back. That's nice. Okay. So that's that. So we got the pedals installed. Are we built? I think that's it. How to use horn, battery positions, operating instructions, how to charge the battery. You just plug it in. Notes on charging. Oh shit. We're built. You didn't tell me to put this on. Well, I'm gonna put this on. Pull. Well, how do I turn it off? Safety. Gotta be safe. Never seen a bike built in 5 minutes. I know, it's like, oh, build in 5 minutes. It's like, yeah. You're there, laddie. And I am the Queen of England. Tea and crumpets, yo. Okay. There's that one. This little guy. Tighten that. Problem is, I will say, I've already dinged this frame up several times just bumping it with the tools. Like, it's not exactly ding proof, but it is definitely I'm moving this up because I'm already there we go. There we go. A little bit more clearance. Okay. That is that. I think I can plug it in now. I mean, we got to pump up the rear tire though. Let's pump up the rear tire. Where is? Where's the stem? Oh. Where is the stem? There it is. There it is. Okay. Yep. Okay. Don't call me Shirley. I am serious. Operating arrow fit in arrow depth marking. I have no idea what that means. Take care, John. My spoon is too big. Yeah, did you see the trailer for the new Naked Gun movie? Like, I'll be honest, the fact that they made an OJ joke that blatantly gives me hope. Like, if they're gonna go and make an OJ joke, like, right at the beginning there, right in the trailer, it gives me hope. Yeah, what are we at? We're at, I'm gonna pump it up to 20 PSI. Why not just put OJ in the movie? Does anyone want to explain the several reasons why you wouldn't put OJ in a movie nowadays? Let alone the stuff he did, because he did do it. He's kind of dead. And yeah, I know it'll be interesting to see how the humor lands. It'll be interesting to see how the humor lands. Because let's be honest, if you're a youngin and you watch Naked Gun, and you didn't like, if you're a Zoomer and you watch Naked Gun, odds are you're probably not going to get the humor. Let's be honest. It's very much a product of its times type movie. So it'll be interesting. Okay. Please use specific charger. Do not short circuit. Push. Where's the key? The key's on that side. Okay. Turn the key 180 clockwise to unlock. So, where's my key? Oh. Okay, so that's that. So it is showing nothing on the battery. I'm getting no lights on the battery. On. Oh, no, on. Okay, it's showing fully charged on the battery. Off. And it does have a little lock. So this is going to be the important part. How much room you need to take the battery on and off. Because technically you don't need to take the battery on and off. You can just leave the battery on. On. Okay. So it's plugged in. The battery says it's on. I don't know, how do you turn it on? How do you turn it on? I mean, it's off. Okay, it's in. It's on. According to that, I got green lights. Now the battery's on. There are 5 buttons on the operator: the power button, the plus button, the minus button. Where's the power button? Where's the power button? Plus button. After long pressing the insert. Oh, you got a long press. Okay. So. Where's the power button? Am I missing something? Oh. There we go. The power button's on the knob. Okay. Okay. It has a horn. Okay, it's got a horn. The headlight button. Oh, that's my trip, my odometer, my max speed, my average speed. So that's the light. There's the light. There's the horn. Okay. Yeah, the horn is probably caught by the thing. After long pressing the power key, the instruments start to work. Press and hold the negative button and enter electric assist per motor. The electric bike travels at a constant 3.7. Okay. Short press that. Okay. Short press and positive and negative to switch to electric bike power assist. Motor output. Press and hold the plus and minus keys to enter power settings. Press I switch to move to the next. Where's the I switch? Oh, that one. Okay. Okay. Press and hold and the I switch to the next. Okay, so if I do both. Oh, wait. Okay, press it. I don't know what this is. Turn off. Turn on. Okay. So short press that to make the controller on the headlight. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So if you hold this, whoa, that's electric assist mode. We don't want electric assist mode. Okay. And that is probably, yeah, so 1. So that's this. Ooh, wow, this wants to move. This wants to move, but it's on and it's got full charge. So I think it's built. Ugh. I mean, it's built. Oh my God, this thing's huge. It's got some, it's a big bike. It's a big bike. So if I go to 1, oh wow. Yeah, it's, there's brake. Brake kills the power, I think. Yeah, so when you hold the brake, you can throttle it. What does holding both do? Press short press there to switch the electric power gear. Okay. And enter, press I. Oh, there's a password you need to put in to switch it to miles per hour. Do a burnout? I can't do a burnout. Anytime the battery is in key position B, the battery must be removed from the bike before moving around. Okay. Operating instructions to turn on the bike. Okay. Remove the battery. Okay. How to charge. When the LED light changes from red, charging to green. Do connect. So how do you charge it? How do you charge it? Notes of charging. 80% charge in full out 4 hours. So apparently this will do 40 kilometers an hour and go for 40 kilometers. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'll be honest, I kind of want to take it out for a spin, but I cannot because I'm on stream and I'm not going to open my door so you can see where I live. But I think we're built. So here's the question, class. I'm going to zip tie that on. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, let's turn it off before I kill myself. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That is pretty cool. I mean, it feels pretty solid, I'll be honest. There is one ding on the side here from shipping, but other than that, it seems pretty well built. It seems pretty well built. Like, I can't give it a review right now, obviously, because I literally just put it together. But it does seem pretty well thought out. Here's the charger. So how does this push and turn? Oh, it just slides over like that. Okay, there's the plug for charging it. Turn it off. Okay, so it's off now. And let's do the peel. Peel the screen thing. Peel the screen protector. Come on, screen protector, come on. Ooh, that's a thick screen protector. You're coming with me. You're coming with me, screen protector. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, that's a thick boy. Okay. There we go. What did you miss? It's fully charged. According to this, it's fully charged. Like it's fully charged. So I don't think you're supposed to ship batteries fully charged, but it's fully charged. Getting rashed at 40K would be worth it, 25 below. So yeah, so there, behold, we have built ourselves a bike. So the reason I went with this model, I'm hoping because how big it is. Let me see here. So if I'm sitting like this, there's quite a bit of room back here to either have somebody sitting on the back or to put like a basket or something. So like, ooh, can I? Okay, well. I keep kicking that when I take it off. Okay, 1 second, I gotta right gear. There we go. I played with the gears and now it's on the right gear. There we go. Now I can reel it around and it won't be okay. There we go. I will say, you don't have a lot of left and right. You don't really have a lot of left and right. Like, that's all you got for left and right, is that and that. This is more of a commuting bike, but I think it'd be a nice little commuter. I think it might be a nice little commuter. Because where I live, so the plan is, what can we print with this? Now here's the question. We've got ourselves an electric bike, electric e-bike. What can we 3D print for it? Obviously, we got to have the gamer sub storage receptacle somewhere. But unfortunately, the handlebars are a little too tight. And I can't fit my cup in there. So we're going to have to like side load it. Could do a little basket. There's some stuff. There's some 3D printed. We need a phone holder. We need a 3D printed phone holder. That's for sure. What else do we need? What else do we need? I need your ideas, class. I need your ideas. I need your ideas. Print a new seat. The seat's actually not too bad, I'll be honest. TPU seat. I mean, that's the thing. Now that we have a bike, we can faff around with stuff. We can faff around with stuff. Ugh. When stream ends, by the way, I'm totally taking this out. Oh, we got another peel. I mean, this actually, like, no joking, this actually does feel pretty dang solid. I need to get a zip tie. I need to zip tie this. This is annoying me. I need to zip tie that. Need to zip tie that. Let me grab a zip tie. Let's grab a zip tie. Hello over here, class. Aim for the headlight properly.
Oh yeah, aim the headlight. Yeah, the headlight's just kind of pointed somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, we want to aim that down a bit. There we go. Okay, so this, we're just gonna put it right like this. And zip it in like that. There we go. Grab the snips. Snip it. Snip it good. Snip. I still don't know to the day I die what these are for, these little adjustment knobs here on bikes. Somebody's probably going to explain it to me, what these are. I'm assuming they're for the shocks, but I don't know what they do. I don't even know how the shocks on this are. How are the shocks on this? Like, oh yeah, there's shocks. There's, whee! Can we bunny hop it? Let's see. Okay, ready? Ready? Yeah, a little bit. This is the first time I've been on a bike in 3 years, by the way. This is the chonkiest kickstand I've ever felt, though. And it does have little pegs in the back. So if you are riding on the back of it, you do have somewhere to put your feet. Because I figured this would be nice for the little guy to go to the park or something on days when it's like you don't want to walk. Because we have some parks nearby that are a little far away. And it's like, I don't want to drive. So, yeah, this will be nice. We just have to now, I now have to figure out how to make a YouTube video about this to justify the company sending this to me. But that's a problem for a future Taylor. I do not envy that guy. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me do a quick little policing here of all this crap, and we will move to the main studio. By the way, how's the view count? I have no idea what the audience size is for this. I'm assuming it's less than normal because we were building an e-bike. Hopefully it's not as bad as I fear. Chat's been active. That's mostly all I care about on these streams, I'll be honest. As long as chat is active, I'm okay. What about my gamer subs? Over here. Also, I don't know if I have a helmet. I don't know if I have a helmet. I mean, I don't think Calvin's helmet will fit. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. That turned out pretty good. 177, so it's lower than normal, but that's okay. Normally on this night stream we get like 250, but it's not as bad as I feared. I'll be honest, I thought we were gonna have like a lot less people watching. We are alive. Woo! Fake motor with pipes. That'd be kind of fun. It would be fun to do like a panel along the whole side. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, like looking at it, you can tell I moved some stuff. Like looking at it, we do have this whole side right here that we could put like a panel over to kind of, although the battery is there, you still got to get at the battery. But there is definitely stuff we could 3D print for this. Definitely holders, water bottle holders, phone holders. There's Or I could just go on printables and just look up bike accessories. Let's see. Printables. But yeah, so you could kind of see why I went with this one. Because this one is a little bit more practical than this one, I think. This one would probably be fun, don't get me wrong, but this seems a lot more practical. And I couldn't get this one or the folder. Like, you can't get the folder. You can either get this one or this one. I'm like, give me that one. Okay. Doggo. Printables.com. Bike accessories. Best, most popular. We could print a basket. We could print a helmet rack. We could print a GoPro mount. Phone accessories. Oh yeah, we could do a phone accessory easily. Okay, so yeah, so that was, how long did that take? An hour and a half? Okay, that's not too bad. Excuse me while I refresh with some gamer subs. Hey Liz. Oh yeah, we got to put some spokes. I got to put some spokes in the tires. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. Who wants to build an RC plane? Who wants to build an RC plane? So here's the plan. Here's the plan. These blower motors. We were fapping around with them on yesterday's stream, and I realized last night, these are way more powerful than I thought. These are a lot more powerful than I thought. So the fun thing with these is, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Make some room here. Make some room here. Turn that on. Can you see? Oh, it doesn't hit on the right lighting. Okay, there you go. Now you can see. It's just upside down. Okay. Reverse your image, class. Okay. So there you go. So yesterday we were powering this at like 5 amp. We had a little power supply that gave it 5 amps. The thing is, these use 20 amps. They're 7.4 volts, 140 watts. This draws more wattage than some printer beds. So what we're gonna do is I wanna show you just how powerful these are. So this is, obviously, it's taped to a 1, 2, 3 block. Let's tear it. This is a battery. This is the battery from a Death Racer, essentially. The 7.4 volts, it's a 2S battery, 40 watt hours, ADC. Cool. So if it's 40 watt hours, 40 watt hours, 38.5 watt hours, and this is 50 amps, 140 watts. I need to figure out how long it can fly. Anyways, long story short, let's plug it in. And by the way, I made so many flippin' adapters because I didn't realize what adapters I would need to charge this and then also plug it into this. So I had to solder. I'm going XT60. I'm hoping XT60 is enough. It should be. It didn't blow up in testing. Maker Viking? Hey, Maker Viking. What gamer subs am I drinking? I don't know, actually. It's green. Which one am I drinking? It's in the morning wood cup. It is, which one is it? Energy. It's green. Pastilli's Antidote. It's this one. It was one of the ones they gave me in the last sample pack. They sent me a bunch of tubs. They don't leave a lot of room to the imagination. Anyways, you want to see how much thrust we get out of this? So yesterday when we were testing it at 5 amps, we were getting about 30 grams of thrust, which, you know, that moves some air. Okay. This goes to here. It does 160 grams of thrust.
What does 160 grams of thrust mean?
It's enough to move a 1, 2, 3 block.
This is a spool of Buddy filament. It is, I'm assuming, a kilogram. It's 1 kilogram. Plus the spool, plus the box. I just twisted up the power cables. Shoot, 1 second. Whoop. Whoopsie doodle. Are we good? It just spun in its, oh, it just broke it. We broke it. We broke it. Hot, hot. Oh, we broke it. I think we broke one. This is why I bought multiple. What happened there?
It worked itself out.
It came out. Oh. Stator came apart. Okay. How is this assembled? That goes all the way in. I think we're good. I think I fixed it. Yeah. Might tape it down the motor. I mean, I put tape over the side. Are we good now?
Like I just taped around it.
There's no other mounting points on this. So I'm assuming we're good. Put more tape. More tape. Oh, we can't have nice things. More tape. Okay, let's see here. Are we still good? Helps if I plug it in the right way. Oop. Let me make sure it faces the right way. So it's spitting out of the holder. Why not VHV? No, it's because this is the motor, and I think it's supposed to be pressed onto this, but it's just coming out. There's nothing holding it. Is there supposed to be a glue or something? Well, it's only the impeller that spins. It's only the impeller that spins. The body doesn't spin. Custom mounting bracket. I don't think I broke it. We can always just put a dollop of, whatchamacallit. This is why I bought 3 of these, by the way. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a glue or something holding it. Because it feels like there's a little bit of a tackiness. Aero, PLA, EDF plane coming. Well, the idea with this is, I'll show you. By the way, it will move this block. It just, I'm assuming it got a little hot and decided to, yeah, I'll just re-glue it if it does that again.
because it wasn't doing that yesterday. I ran it for a while yesterday. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. Let's make some room. I have an RC plane. Greg from, I think it's Greg's Maker Corner, gave me an RC plane last year. And I was told to have fun with it and build something. At least I think it was him that told me that. Somebody told me have fun and build something with it. So I almost took out my USB cable that I have lying across. So here's the plan. Because here is a plane kit. It's a RMRC Nano Sky Hunter FPV wing. It's got stickers, but it also is a flying wing. So the plan is see if this flies, get this flying, and then swap out the motor. And then if that works, then 3D print a plane. I think that's a fair plan. I think that's fair. I've got my Fly Sky controller, the receiver. I've got stuff here with servos. I say we build it and see if we can get it to do stuff. Sound fun? That sounds fun. Because here's the motor. Oh, that's XT30. I don't have a motor that'll fit in here. I don't have a battery that'll fit in here. It's a 22 to 4S ESC. Take care, Isaac. So let's see what we got here. So let's put this together. Let's put this together. Let's put this together. Got some screws. Oh, we got carbon fiber. 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 Going to bed? Take care. Y'all weak going to bed already. That's not the right one. This is the right one. .4 a.m. Oh, oh! Did I miss a donation? Andrews Rogers for the Stream Blows Fund. That's a funny joke, Andrew. That's a funny joke. That's a funny joke. Deforming the outer housing, catching the fan. I don't think so. It's the stator, that like the actual like motor coming loose. So how does this work? Is it attached on the bottom? How's it held on? Do I gotta glue it on? I think I glue it on. Oh shoot, am I gonna have to glue this together?
We also have this. That goes in here. JST connectors. Ugh. What's the name of the kit? It's a Nano Skyhawk. It's an old kit. This is an old plane. This is an old. Well, not old, but it's old. It's an old kit. I think I gotta glue this together. What kind of glue do you need to glue stuff? That is the dumbest question I've ever said. What kind of glue do you need to glue stuff? Also, this is in the wrong one. This goes through the wrong one. I gotta... This should be like... I gotta take this apart. This goes through the wrong wing. All right. Yeah, because this is supposed to go on the bottom. This goes like that. Gloop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy some glue. I think I gotta buy some like proper, because this is foam. You gotta be careful with foam because certain glues will just straight up dissolve the foam. So we got servos. Maybe the servo does go on the top. Then the servo does go on the top. I mean, I can look at a picture of it. Doesn't show anything. These are literally just 3D printed instructions. This is the order for Greg. I know where Greg's house is. Shoot, let me get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some glue, I think. So the idea would be to figure out if we can make this fly with other stuff. That'd be cool. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Make it work. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to glue stuff together here, I think. Yeah, so this probably does go like this. It's gotta. Yeah, I guess the motor does have to go on the top. I don't think it really matters. Because I think it's the same amount of travel, so we'll have the motor come up. So you're gonna go there, and then you gotta tape in there. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to glue this all together. On Alley. This is an old plane. This is an old wing. Like, this is an old style of RC plane, so I wouldn't exactly rush out to buy it if I were you. It's just like, oh, I have it. Let's see if we can make it fly. Then let's see if we can make it fly with a blower motor. And then let's see what else we can do with it. So that's gonna go like that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some glue, I think. Is this all? Oh, right there. Yeah, it's. Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to go there, and then I'm gonna have to run wires. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do some gluing. Definitely gonna have to do some gluing. I mean, this will be pretty cool though. It's totally over the weight limit for Canada to be to fly it without a license. Good thing I have my RC plane license. Good thing I have that. Good thing I got that the other day. But what would be really cool is having blower motors on the side under the wings. Because the thing is though, these are much heavier. These are much heavier. But if I do this and have two, I think that would be kind of cool. Have two right there and just kind of one under each one. See how it goes. Okay, so I got to buy some foam adhesive for this. I mean, I could use VHB. No. Okay, so that's that. So we got to buy stuff. Shoot, more buying stuff. Yay. What are these for? Oh, that's if you want, well, no, you want these to be independent. And then I do have, what else do I have? I have a prop here. And I have a free sky receiver. Oh. Cool. You know I'm all on ELRS, so that's why I grabbed this guy. I mean, here's your instructions, by the way. Center of gravity is 4 centimeters from the leading edge. Okay. So we got to build that. So that's that. What else are we going to do today? I think that's about it for arts and crafts today, because I didn't know we needed glue, so I'm going to have to get some glue. I mean, if this works, this will actually be kind of fun. I have not done, I've done FPV quadcopters. Like, I have my charger out here, so I was getting that all ready, because the weather's getting nice, so I'm going to be able to fly again soon. But I've never done an FPV wing, and I'm pretty sure this has, yeah, you can remove, how does this come out? Yeah, you can remove this to mount a camera in the front. So it has like mounting points for a camera, and then you just cut away the foam to do that. So you can mount a camera here on the front. You would have a camera there, and you would just cut away whatever foam to make it fit. This would be kind of cool. If I can get this jet powered, that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool if I can make this jet powered. The problem is the battery, because the thing is, this thing sucks down juice, and you're going to want to put a big battery in here, and there's not a lot of room. And I'm pretty sure these blowers only work on 2S, so got to figure that all out. Got to figure all that out. Okay, we got 5 minutes left on the stream. What do you guys want to do for the last 5 minutes? What do we want to do for the last 5 minutes? What are we going to do for the last 5 minutes? How heavy are the blowers? They're 69 grams each. So how much does this plane weigh? I mean, I could probably do the math. So the plane weighs, tear, that on it. And then, so we're already over my legal weight limit in Canada for, remember though, I do have my RC plane license, so we're good. This is 221 grams. So let's see here. We're gonna have to do a little. So we're 221 grams plus 69 equals, so that'd be 359 grams. I'm not subtracting the weight of the motor that's already in there. 2S battery. What would be a size of a 2S that would work for this? Like, let's just say one of these, like 2200 milliamp hours. So what's the weight? What's the weight? Is that, no, it's probably both. What's the individual motor weight? 100 grams. So that's plus 100, or what was it? 100. What was the number again? Shoot. What was it? 221 plus 69 plus 69 plus 100 plus, so it's 500 grams. So it's 500 grams all up weight. And then we have 160 times 2 thrust. So it's 500 grams of weight and 320 grams of thrust. That would fly, I think. Because it's not a quadcopter. You don't need more, you don't need a higher thrust to weight ratio. You just need enough to get it airborne. That might work. That might work. This is too heavy. And then I do have these, but these are only 1350 milliamp hour. And I think 2 of those batteries just sucking this down would be a little, although I could do 2 batteries. I do 1 battery for each one. 1 battery for each motor. Center of gravity is going to be a plane. Yeah. Because I could do 2 of these. These are 1350 milliamp hours and they're 20C. They're only 10 watt hours. So, yeah, let's see. Keep knocking that over. Let's see here. Let's see. Just shove these in here. Oh yeah, those will fit. I could fit 2 of those in there. I could fit 2 of these in there easily. Just wire them up in, or just get 1 new big battery. Probably easier to do 1 big battery. But then the current draw, because they're 20 amps each at full tilt, which is quite a bit. So I'd be worried about how much can an XT, I know it's an XT30 is rated for 30 amps, but that would be a little too much for 2. That's quite a bit of juice. That's quite a lot of power draw, I think. Maybe 1. If you go with 1 motor, 1 battery, mounted in the middle, coming out the same point, I'd have to put intakes in here so it'd have somewhere to suck air in. Instead of putting 1 under each wing. Maybe it'll work. I wonder how much thrust this 1 motor makes. It's a, if somebody wants to look it up, it's a 2204 2300 kV motor. Whatever that means. I mean, I know what it means. It's just... Okay, we're going to do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. Because I am tired. Let's do the giveaway. Published. Accept responses. Link to sheet. There we go. Names. File save. Load up marbles. Yeah, center of gravity is going to be interesting. I'm just happy that the weather's starting to get nice so I can go fly my FPV quadcopters again. It's been a while since I've gone flying. Forgot to enter. I gave you a bunch of reminders. Race. Okay, names, clear, open, names, clear. 184 people. Okay, let's do a quick one. Let's do twists and turns. 184. Play. You're too busy. Excuses. Okay, how this works, if you win, you get a free spool of filament from POLYMAKER. But if I pick your ball and you win, you also get a free hat. This one right here. Edmund CHOW. If you win, you get a free hat along with your spool of filament from POLYMAKER. Who's in the lead? Who's in the lead? I don't know. We're just going to follow a bunch of people for now. Remember, exclamation mark zoom zoom makes you go faster. Exclamation mark gullible makes everyone else go slower. And if you ring the bell and like the smash button, it greases your ball up and makes it go faster. Actually, let me check something here. I just want to show you something. Well, that's doing that. Who's in the lead? don't know who's in the lead. Ooh, RJ Schmeider. Ooh. RJ's still in the lead. Briefly in the top 10. Do I need to quote the Family Guy from the movie with the thing? Dude, I almost had you. You didn't have me. Okay, let's see here. I do want to see if this will actually power. So that is that. That is that. Is that. Okay. Who's in the lead now? Deanna? Who's in the lead? Oh, Doom. Doom is in the lead. Derek gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers, Derek. I think it's Doom. I think it's Doom. Doom. Tonight at 11. Doom. Congratulations, Doom. You have won yourself a spool of filament from POLYMAKER. You will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament from POLYMAKER. Congratulations. Golf claps in chat. Okay, let's do a little faffing about here. I was going to end it, but then I'm like, wait a minute. This might work. Okay. Servo sensor. So I want to do channel 1. So which color is positive and how do I tell which one's which? How do I tell which one's which? I'm assuming all these have the same color coding. I'm assuming servos use the same color coding. So see what? I'm assuming white is signal, red is positive. So I'm assuming brown is ground. Brown is ground. That makes sense. Brown is ground. So brown is ground. So if you go in like that, okay, then we turn you on. Oh. Okay. And then I give you power. Do. Oh. It works. It works. Now let's see. What about servos? Where's this servo? Where's this servo? So I gotta. How do I tell it that channel 1 is system setup? Aux channels? No. Reverse. Assign switches? No. Throttle hold? No. I'm gonna have to learn how to set this up because this kind of works. I mean, it works. Let's. Can I get a servo working? Is white signal or well, I'm assuming black would be negative and white would be signal, right? So let's try this. Plug this in. Oh. You saw nothing. The servo moves. Warning. Servo moves. I probably should not have that hooking powering on. I got to figure out how to. Okay, you know what? Let me. Should I have? Is left throttle normally? You want left throttle, right? Or right? Is left usually throttle on these or right? Is left throttle or is right throttle? I'm trying to remember. I think it's usually left. Yeah, it's usually left. Left is throttle. I'm trying to remember from like how I fly. That's the problem with like flying quadcopters. I couldn't tell you what switch does what, or how I have my control set up. I just know when I get it, it's like, okay, I'm flying. So yeah, it's left is throttle. Well, I fly in acro. I fly in acro usually. But we do know this works. So we are halfway there to making it viable. You're halfway there to making it viable. That means I can hook it up to that. Okay. Left throttle, right control. Yeah, that sounds mode 2. Yeah, that seems about right. Because you fly, yeah, so you fly like this. Yeah. This is mode 1. Oh, that's why. How do I switch the modes? Okay. System. Type select. Airplane or glider. Model select, model 2. You want model 1 or model 2? Model 1. Model name, model 1. Type select. Model reset. Trainer mode, student mode. Okay. Function setup, reverse. Endpoints, display, aux channel. Subtrim, dual rate, throttle curve, mixes, assign switches, throttle hold. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Try this again. That's that. Yeah, so it's like left and right is the throttle. So yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't good. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, because I've never used one of these before to set it up for plane, so I don't like where to set it up for type select. So it's airplane or glider, model copy, model reset, RX setup, fail safe sensors, trainer mode, student mode, stick mode, mode 2. Oh, these are the channels. Okay, so channel 1 is left to right. Oh, so I would have to have channel 2. So channel 2 is the throttle. So I would need to plug it in channel 2. Yeah, so mode 2. Right? Mode 1, mode 2. So channel 3 would be this. 4 would be yaw, which I don't have yaw on this.
And then this would be like up, down, and then left, right. So I want channel 3 then. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then that would be up, down, and then left, right. Okay. There we go. Okay. And it does have a battery meter for the receiver, so that's good. Okay, turn that all off. Okay, that's enough faffing about. We're gonna call it there. I'm tired. It's been a busy day. Okay, so at least we've kind of figured it out. At least we kind of figured it out. Utaba. Okay. So this would like have to go up front. Or we go here with like the antenna sticking out like that. Make it work, make it work. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna call it there. We're gonna call it there. I am tired. And that was, I want to take the bike for a little spin. Okay, we're calling it there. Shout out to POLYMAKER for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for all of them and more in the video description. And for those that donated to the channel, get the membership subs, and became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. Would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create without your continued support. You make it all possible. Remember, if you're a channel member, a Patreon supporter, or if somebody gifted you a membership tonight, the index video is already live early for channel members and Patreon supporters. Check the Discord and the YouTube community page and Patreon page for links. And it'll be public tomorrow for everyone else. And I will see you on Tuesday because we're carrying on with the box turtle build. I know it's been a bit, but Box Turtle Tuesday is continuing. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. And I will see you in the future. Good night.